Hello everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is time to update my shop my stash. I'm kind of in a weird mood and I kind of need to make this snappy as well. Sorry if the camera is moving. I'm not using my tripod. I'm just holding my phone. I threw my back out yesterday, so I can't stand or sit for very long without having to go lay down. So I really want to get this filmed, however, so please bear with me if I don't talk too much about the products. I am going to start with all the products that I'm going to be putting away. So I've been using my Makeup Forever Reboot. Love it. I'm going to put it away, however. This one from MAC I've had out all summer. I'm going to leave it out for one more month. It's a little too deep for me to use in the winter, so I'll leave out that one. I am, for now, going to put my Yensa one away. I might end up pulling it out again just because this one is my most full coverage foundation, and I tend to reach for it when I'm having a bad skin day. But I'm going to put that away for now. This is my Project Pan spray. I kind of want to leave out this Dose of Colors lip gloss. This is a sample from Estee Lauder I'm trying to finish up. Let's see. I'm going to put away this one from Nude Sticks. This was the Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Mystic. I also use my Maybelline Vinyl Ink in Peachy. I'll put that away. I use from Clinique my Chubby Stick in the shade Richer Raisin. I'm going to put that away. Really enjoyed this gloss from AF94. This is the shade Honey I'm Home. It's a very shiny gloss. I'm going to put that away for now. Same with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Sorbet. Actually, I might leave that one out. I feel like I could use that a little bit more before the cold weather comes in. From e.l.f., this is the Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Ecstatic. It's kind of a purpley shade. It was very pretty. I'm going to put it away. I used my gloss from Euphoria, and there's a cat hair stuck to this. This is the shade Coral Fixation. I'll put that away. Also, my NYX Fat Lip Drip Oil in the shade Mist Call. Put that away as well. I ended up using this lipstick from Almay a lot. This was a very pale shade, so sometimes I wonder about getting good use on it, but I really like pairing it with a deeper lip liner. The product is honestly absolutely stunning. This is the shade Go Wild. Very, very creamy and lovely. Also, this Luster Glass from MAC. This is the shade Sea Sheer, and I did use that, so I'll put that away as well. And let's see, I'll move this over here since I'm leaving that one out. This is my Project Pan lipstick, so I will leave that out. Okay, moving on down here to highlighter. I never want to put this one from Rare Beauty away because I love it so much. If I could get it open. I have the pink one. It's very pretty, but I have reached for it, so I'm going to put it away for now. I adore MAC Double Gleam, but again, I did reach for it, so I will put it away. Merit Kava is my Project Pan highlighter, so I'm going to put that away. I've got a little sample here from Westman Atelier that I leave in here. I have another one from Merit in the shade Citrine. I'll put this away. Okay, moving on to blush. I actually had pulled out so much blush last time that it wouldn't fit in this drawer, so what I ended up doing was whenever I used one, I would put it away. So there's not a whole lot left in here, but I know I did use some of these, so I can put them away. So this one from Laura Geller, it's an extremely pale shade. This is the shade Ethereal Rose, and I tend to wear this either as a highlighter or when I want an extremely subtle blushy highlightery look, and this is a very beautiful product. I did use it, so I'll put that one away. This one from MAC is my Project Pan blush, and the rest of these I don't think I used, so they're gonna stay. I've got a couple heart blushes from Colourpop, the shade Cool Coral from Essence, Milani, the classic shade Luminoso, this very peachy shade from Fenty, the shade Peach Face, then my Glossier blush, the Cloud Paint in the shade Beam. I don't think I used that either, so all of those are staying out, which is a lot staying out, but I did have a lot of blushes pulled last month, so anyway, I'll be sure to not pull very many for this month just to make up for that. As for eyeshadows and stuff that I used last month, I did end up reaching for my Maybelline Single Shadow in the shade Nude Glow. Very, very pretty everyday shadow. I love this one. I also pulled a few singles from my collection. The square one is a Depotted Natasha Denona shade. I believe it's the shade Limoncello. I put that all over my lid one day. It was very pretty. And this one is from Sydney Grace. It's called Bailey's Bliss, and it's just kind of a champagne-y shade. And I used that on my inner corner one day. So always happy to get some use out of my singles. Whenever I use one during the month, I put it into one of these little palettes so I can remember to share with you what singles I used. As for palettes, I do have several that I can put away. I've been using this one all summer testing it. This is the first mothership from Pat McGrath. It is absolutely delightful. This is the Subliminal palette. I'm finally ready to put this into my collection. Also last month I reached for my Lorac Unzipped palette, which looks like that. Very beautiful. I also reached for my Kaleidos Sashimi City palette. It really is so pretty. I love that one. As for face palettes, I'm gonna put this one away from Milani. This is the cream palette. I mostly reached for that middle shade. From Pacifica, every single time I use this palette, I'm so surprised by how much I enjoy it. The packaging just doesn't make me want to reach for it, but this is actually very pretty for my skin tone. I really like it. They call this the Enlighten Radiance Powders. Very, very pretty. I can't really use this one. It's a little too deep for me, the rose gold highlighter, but the other three work really well for me. Can also put this away from Sydney Grace, the California Coast palette. That's what this one looks like. I've been using this one a lot, so I'll put that one away. And this other one that's here was recently gifted to me by a friend. This is the Colourpop Off Melrose palette. And I'm still testing it, so I'm gonna leave that out. This is what this one looks like. And there was a glitter in the spot that says Social Club. I took out the glitter and put in a different depotted Colourpop, just because I figured I wouldn't really reach for the glitter. So, and I like this color story much more without it, so anyway, that's what that looks like. Okay, over here in my foundations, I really want to reach for this little mini Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I bought this during one of the sales Ulta had this summer, and I have not let myself open it until I finished off another foundation. And I did finish it off, so I'm going to let myself use this. I use the shade Opal in this formula. Yeah, Opal. Otherwise, I actually really want to reach for a bunch of my samples. I have the Armani Luminous Silk. I'll probably, I don't know, will I mix 2 and 5.5 to get a shade for me? I think probably. In any case, I have tried a sample of this before and I thought it was gorgeous, so I'll use this again. Time to use up these samples. I have some from Bodyography here, primers and foundation. I'll pull all these things out. The Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer sample. I have a sample of the LOIS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I'm very excited for these from Lisa Eldridge, the samples of her foundation. And then finally, I have a sample of the classic Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've never tried this formula, but this month I really want to use up my samples and get through these before they get really old. So I'm gonna pull this out as well. Okay, to my bronzer and blush drawer, I realized I forgot to put away this bronzer. Is the one I pulled out for last month, the one from Revolution. It's a very nice formula. It's just a really, really pigmented, so I have to be really careful with it, but I'm ready to put that away. So I'm just gonna put that here. Okay, as for choosing blushes for wearing this next month, I need to refrain from picking anything peachy or corally because I have enough of those picked out. And I do have neutral blushes already picked out. So I should pick out something cool toned. Let's see, I'm thinking this one from Stila. This is the Convertible color in the shade Lilium. Of course, I just dug my nail into that when trying to open it, but this is a very classic blush, very easy to work with. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then for something kind of rosy toned, I think I want to reach for this one from M Cosmetics. This is the Heaven's Glow blush in the shade Venetian Rose. It's a very, very beautiful, kind of shimmery baked formula. Okay, considering I picked out way too many blushes last time, I just need to stop here, I think. If I decide to pick out anything more, I will show you in my next update video. Let's go on over to highlight. Okay, this is my drawer with my tiny little eyeshadow palettes and also highlighters. I have a couple new highlighters that I really need to be testing. I got these both at TJ Maxx. So first of all, this one from Clinique. This is the Powder Pop Flower Highlighter in the shade Lunar Pop. And the whole reason this caught my attention is because for years, Kathleen Light said that this was the best powder highlighter ever. So I gladly snapped it up. It's honestly got a very, very pretty design in like this baked gelée formula, which is one of my favorite formulas. So I'm really excited to test this some more. I've been wearing it a little bit, but I want to test it some more. And then same with this one from MAC. This is one of those things that I have passed up buying for years. I keep seeing it there, and the other day I must have been weak because I finally bought it. This has 3 shades in it, a champagne, a rosy, and a more golden shade. So yeah, I've worn this once already. I really liked it, but definitely want to test it some more. Then I've also been kind of craving this one from Colourpop. This is such a beautiful formula, and it's been out for a really long time, but it's really good. This is the shade Lunch Money. The Colourpop really has a great Supershock cheek formula, especially the highlighters. I really recommend them, so I'm going to pull that one. Okay, this is where I have my face palettes and most of my lip collection. So I actually really want to pull out this one from NARS. This is, what do they call this? The Full Access Cheek Palette. It has these 4 shades in it. This one has a powder bronzer, which is probably the bronzer that I will pay attention to aside from my Project Pan bronzer this month, as well as these 3 blushes. I don't like this classic blush from NARS, but I do really like the other 2. So I'm looking forward to using this. I really like the formula here. Let's see, for lip products, I think I'm going to pull out this gloss from Neutrogena. This is the Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Shine. I have the shade Berry Brown. Also this one from Bobbi Brown. This is the Crushed Oil-Infused Gloss in the shade New Romantic. Also I think I pull out this little lip oil from M Cosmetics. They call this the Everglass Lip Dew. I have the shade Dream. All right, back over here looking at my lipsticks. I do want to pull out a lipstick. I think I want to pull out MAC Velvet Teddy. This one, and I haven't used this one in a while. Very pretty neutral shade. I really enjoy it. Okay, here's the pile of stuff that I pulled out to use. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging in there with me today. I was kind of rushing through things so I can go lay down. I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful day. I will see you again very soon in the next one. Bye!